Hello, so this is my second video of this series in which I'll be talking about number 16 on the BFI's list of top 250 greatest films of all time, and this is Meshes of the Afternoon, which is from the USA, released in 1943, and it's only 14 minutes long. It's directed by Maya Deren and Alexander Hackenschmidt, and it's a silent film. Like I said, it's only 14 minutes long. It was intentionally released without any soundtrack for the first 10 years, and then later, I guess various people started to add their soundtracks. In the 1990s, it was decided to be preserved by the US Film Association or American Film Association to preserve it as a form of art. I realized in my last review that was quite short and I didn't really talk about what the film's about, so I should probably do that instead of just commenting on things that I like. So I'll start with this one. So this Meshes of the Afternoon is psychological drama, basically about it's quite strange. It's about a girl who is chasing a figure and ends up in a house and in a room, and then multiple versions of herself end up in that room. It's very difficult to say what this film is about, which isn't a very good starting point. But I will say that it was very interesting watching this. I'm again surprised by this film. There are a few films on this list which I didn't like, but this is not one of those few. I thought it was made by the couple, Maya Deren and her husband, and just the two of them. And again, very impressed by the complexity of how this film was made. The cinematography, with some of those things, like they managed to get multiple versions of Maya in the same shot. I mean, that's difficult even today. So to be able to do it in 1943, imagine how much difficult that must have been. I'm very impressed by that. I mean, it was seamless, the effects. I didn't even realize they were effects, so that was amazing, astounding. I was also impressed very much by the camera work, how the camera flowed with the character. That was very good. The camera served the purpose of an onlooker, which made the film even more frightening, actually. Some of the shots, the swaying of the movement, the Dutch angles, and the rotation of the camera, I've never seen anything before like that, as far as I can tell, in films. I think David Leitch would have very much been inspired by this film. In fact, I'm sure he was. But I thought, the camera work was incredible, cinematography was incredible, and kind of the choices of visual images, like at the start, opening the film with shadows, flowers, the imagery of the flower and the knife and the key and the mirror was incredible. This was one of those silent films that was short, and which is good because I'm not that big of a fan of silent films, but I was captivated by this film for the entire duration of those 14 minutes, which I didn't expect. So yeah, thank you for watching the review.